Well, this is the video a lot of you guys and girls have been asking about. The Buick. Now, I was not at this demolition derby where this car was ran. I was at work. So I can't really say for certain what happened and what didn't. But I've taken a good look over the car and I can give you an honest aftermath video of this car. This side here doesn't look that bad, but the driver's side is on the ground. Now, mind you, this was a winter demolition derby and this was a very, very soft demolition derby. And what I mean by that is there was not a whole lot of traction and the hits were not overly that hard. And if you take a look, the seams have completely ripped out of the back of this thing. Everything, let me repeat that, everything is into the gas tank protector. The spare tire is into the gas tank protector. That means the bottom of this car has moved ahead by almost a foot. It's hard to see from here, but it looks like it's gone ahead almost a foot. The spring is still in there. I thought it may have fallen out, but it has rotated so much that it is on the ground. We're going to be spending a little bit of time on the back of this to show you guys the back of it. Here you go. It has ripped away the entire rear of the car. That is why this car here was not really any huge competition for the Toyota Camrys that were there. And before you guys tell me, oh, Toyota this, Toyota that, there was 2 Toyotas that showed up at that event, and they were both pre-ran, and they took 1st and 3rd. So Toyota's last. They really do. The one side went up, and the one side just kind of came straight in. Nothing actually went down. We did pre-bend them pretty good. But if you take a look at this tire, it is pushed really far back, and that is because the control arm is bent. That's another bad thing about this car. The control arm is bent. If this had been actually at a show where people could have got good traction and good speed, this thing would have been much worse. Much worse. Let's take a look at the frame on this. So we pushed the bumper shocks back inside of it, so there you go. But if you take a look, the frame is actually bent back here by the struts. So it is actually nosed up very hard, and it's bent right about here. That's why the bumper is so high in the front of this. Even with the threaded rod, it is so high. Now, I don't know if this side's bent as bad. This side's not as bad, but you can see where it's kinked right up here at the front. I knew this car was not going to be a Camry killer. I've come to terms with that. But this is why I build Toyotas. This car here gave me nothing but problems. It cost me $100 less than what I usually pay for Toyotas. And look how it did. I'm not saying that cars that are not Toyotas are worth nothing, because let's face it, I have a Honda Civic there that doesn't run. The wife ran a Honda Odyssey, that's a Lumina, that's a VW, and there's a Corolla behind that one. But what I'm saying is, Toyotas are tough. Toyotas run forever, and they're very hard to beat with anything that is not a Toyota. I don't know if this thing runs anymore. He took the battery out. I ended up just pushing it here with my snow plow. That's why all the snow's jammed in there the way it is. And honestly, I don't think I should have even bought this car, let alone built it, but I was mostly interested in the motor, and by golly did it let me down. But everybody wanted to see what the Buick looked like afterwards, and here it is. Imagine taking this to a show that didn't allow gas tank protectors. They don't have to be huge to keep you safe, they just have to be working. This one here, you can obviously see that it was working. It stopped everything from coming in. It did its job. It's not super well built. It's not intimidating. It's not crazy. But it worked. Imagine what this car would have done without that. And if the gas tank was on the floor underneath it, imagine where the gas tank would be right now. Probably about there. But Buick's back, Buick's done. We're just gonna take our parts off it, give back the doubles that we borrowed, cut the gas tank out, fuel lines, window bars, take all my seat belts back off because these things are short supply around here apparently. Battery box back out, everything like that, and get this thing ready for the garbage. Maybe when all the parts are taken out of it, I'll hit it once or twice with the Solera to see what it does. But that will be a different video now that the Solera is up and running again, or we'll see. So thanks for watching. I know that a lot of you guys wanted to see what the Buick looks like now, and here you go. It's a pile of junk, just like it was before it left here. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys back here tomorrow.